Hello, good afternoon, viewers. Today is the Sunday, 11th day of August 2024. What is going on in Nigeria? What is going on in your area? It is a breaking news that the group of Patriots that are looking for solution to the problem of Nigeria, they have an awesome deliberation and talks with Tinubu, and Tinubu promised them that he will work out a national referendum and to change the Nigerian constitution. And now the question people are asking since yesterday, from yesterday, is that is Tinubu, really meant what he said, that he will conduct a referendum and also change the Nigerian constitution? So that is the question for today. People really want to know, is Tinubu serious to what he's saying? Don't forget that Tinubu has been looking for an idea. He has been looking for a solution to the current crisis because he knows that no one believes in him anymore. Both the North, the South, the East, and his own people from the Southwest, no one believes in Tinubu. And Tinubu is ready to be the last president in this form of government in Nigeria. Tinubu is ready to be that. But you know what? Stay with me. Why? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, the lovers of freedom. Happy Sunday. If you are a Christian, I hope you went to church today. So how are you faring? There is no doubt that Nigeria is in trouble. And the quest for the solution of Nigeria is always, in the air, in the atmosphere. The one of the House of Representative member representing the Imo State, Okocha, I really love the courage of the guy. The man has been trying his possible best, to bring a bill that will return Nigeria to regional government, to make the single 6-year tenure of the president, and so on and so forth. He met Obasanjo. That was about 5 days ago, where Obasanjo told him that the single 6-year tenure of the presidency is not the problem. That will not solve Nigerian problem. So the issue here is what is going to solve the Nigerian problem. That is where the masses are going to stay. Don't forget that number one demand of end bad governance protest is to scrap the Nigerian constitution and have the people's constitution. So that is what we are looking into. Now, there is a group of people that call themselves the Patriots. So they met Tinubu. That was a day before yesterday. Let us review some of the things they told Tinubu. First of all, I want to analyze what they told Tinubu first. Now, he said, Tinubu speak on review Nigerian constitution, details emerge. Let's go through the articles little by little to understand what is going on or where the mind of Tinubu is now. He said, Aso Rock, Abuja, President Bola Tinubu has pledged to consider the proposal for a new constitution presented by the distinguished group called the Patriots. Now, let's go to the next paragraph of the article. Stay with me while we analyze and know what is in Tinubu's mind. Now, the next paragraph says, he also assured the group that their call for the establishment of a National Constituent Assembly to draft the new constitution will be thoroughly reviewed. Now, let's go to the next article, and at the end, we'll understand what is in the mind of Tinubu. Now, it says, the president also assured the group that their request for the convening of a National Constituent Assembly with a mandate to draft a new constitution will be reviewed as reported by Nigerian Tribune. So, I really want us to understand the plans of Tinubu. What is the plan of Tinubu? Indeed, Nigerians want a new constitution. One of the primary problems of Nigeria, it is the constitution. It is the constitution that has kept people in bondage, in the sense that a lot of people, both the private and including the state government, can't, help the people as they want to help, including the police structure, the military structure, the paramilitary structure in Nigeria is being controlled by the federal government. There is no how Nigeria will work in this manner. There is no how Nigeria will work. So I want you to stay with me. Let me take you back to what happened at Aso Rock Villa, where this group of patriots came to, meet Tinubu and had agreement with Tinubu. And this has been in the mind of Tinubu since 1999. Do you remember when Tinubu said that he don't believe in one Nigeria? Because Tinubu knows that this system of government is not going to work with this constitution. He knows about that. So let me take you back to Aso Rock to understand what really happened when they met Tinubu.
I want to assure all of you, as I listen to you, the two major reforms that you requested: path to referendum and that should lead to constitutional measures that will fit our diversity and governance, so we avoid conflicts.
In March, the Patriots organized a national colloquium, and the attendees of the colloquium included many former governors and many former and serving senators and members of the House of Representatives, as well as several academics and constitutional lawyers, plus members of the general public. The colloquium unanimously adopted a view which they requested should be conveyed to you, Mr. President, and to the National Assembly. The view was that Nigeria needs a new legitimate Nigeria People's Democratic Constitution. that the present constitution is illegitimate and cannot deal effectively with the myriad challenges facing this country. In other words, that our present governance system needs to be restructured. Nigeria is a pluralistic country. That is a country of different peoples with different languages, different cultures, and different religions. Experience throughout the world has shown that the pluralistic countries that have survived as united political entities are those that addressed the basic challenge of pluralism, that is, their diversity, through truly federal constitutions, and that those pluralistic countries that persisted in their non-truly federal constitutions ended up disintegrating. Examples of the pluralistic countries that have survived are Canada, Switzerland, and India. And the examples of the pluralistic countries that persisted with non-truly federal constitutions which disintegrated are Yugoslavia, which broke into 7 independent countries after almost 100 years' existence as one country, and Czechoslovakia, that separated into 2 countries. And coming nearer home here in Africa, Sudan, which broke into 2 countries after existing as one country for about 3,000 years. As one of the great champions of Nigeria's democracy, Nigeria struggled to restore democracy during the Nadeko days, provides our country with its best opportunity for achieving Nigeria's people's democratic constitution. To this end, we have come to appeal to you to send to the National Assembly the President's executive bill, which would call for 2 important measures. First, the convening of a National Constituent Assembly with the mandate to produce a draft People's Democratic Constitution. The Constituent Assembly should be of directly elected individuals, elected on non-political party basis from the 36 states of the Federation, possibly 3 individuals per state and 1 from the Federal Capital Territory. They should be assisted by 7 constitutional lawyers, drawn 1 each from the 6 geopolitical zones and 1 from the Federal Capital Territory. And the deliberations of the Constituent Assembly should take into full account the 1960 and 63 constitutions, as well as the recommendations of the 2014 National Conference, and indeed of the various other national conferences that considered the Nigerian Constitution. And the second measure that we propose for your President's executive bill is for the establishment of a national referendum to which the draft constitution emerging from the Constituent Assembly would be subjected. The draft constitution produced by the Constituent Assembly, as I said, should be put to a national referendum, and if approved, should then be signed by the President as the genuine, legitimate Nigerian people's constitution.
The twists and turns of democratic governance. I want to assure all of you, as I listen to you, the two major reforms that you requested: path to referendum and that should lead to constitutional measures that will fit our diversity and governance, so we avoid conflict and breakups. I want to.
Now, I really want to explain more into what these people are saying and into what Tinubu just said right now. For Tinubu's opinion, Tinubu wants Nigeria to have a constitutional referendum where people, in his own opinion, where people will like to be in a regional, government or confederation to avoid breakup. That is what Tinubu is saying. Well, I know he's saying this because he's a president. He cannot just come straight to the point and say, okay, let us go, let everybody go in their own way, let's make constitution like that. No. But what this group of patriots are telling Tinubu is that countries who are working like the way Nigeria worked have divided, that the way Nigeria is going, that there is no country that can go in this manner. Now, let me go straight to the point. You see, it is time for us to stop pretending in this country. We have pretended for too long now. If this government is working, why is it that every day, every blessed day, almost 210 Nigerians are dying through insurgency? Write what I said down and go and fact check me. Every blessed day, almost 210 Nigerians are dying from insurgency. So the nation is not working. Nothing is absolutely working. Not only about the insecurity situation in the country, the economy, the diversity. Nigeria, they are not unable to manage their diversity. How is it possible that Nigerians fell in love with people from Niger Republic, people from Cotonou, Benin Republic, people from Ghana, people from Cameroon, but within Nigeria, they call themselves enemy because Nigeria government don't have the ability to manage the diversity among the people. It is time for us not to pretend that things are not going well. We must do this, we must do that. I really appreciate the courage of these patriots who met Tinubu for this, for this critical situation that we are. Now, I think it is important for us to review and put fire on this, movement that these people have started. As I said before, don't forget that the primary purpose why we started this protest and so on and so forth, number one demand is that this constitution must be scrapped. We don't have a constitution. This is not a people's constitution. For those of you who don't know how the constitution of Nigeria came into being, in the year 1999, when the military were ready, the military officers, when they were ready to hand over power to the constitutional government of Nigeria, there were in fact, no constitution, no people's constitution, no democratic constitution. So only two people came together and they just write a constitution to make sure that let them see something to present to the people. That was how the constitution we have today came into being. That is not a constitution. That is not the people's constitution. And that is why the constitution, have you seen any state in the world, I mean a nation in the world, that practices this kind of democracy Nigeria practice, that don't have state police, local government police, community police? Sometimes if I talk, some, including the House of Assembly member who don't know their work, they used to tell me, America is also democracy. We are practicing the same democracy like America. I used to tell them, shut up. Because Nigeria is not practicing the same democracy like America. Nigeria has a total different kind of democracy. In America, you even have county police. In every state, you have Supreme Court of each state, though we still have a Supreme Court of the American state. But the way they diversify their democracy, the government gets to the people. But in Nigeria, the people don't have the taste of what they call government. No security, nothing. There is an insecurity happening in close to my area in the Kanu local government area in Delta State, and they call the police. Police have the guts to tell them that they don't have fuel, they don't have petrol in their healers, they don't have petrol in their vehicle to come and rescue people who have been attacked by bandits, by terrorists. What sort of country is that? Everyone knows that this country is not going to work like this. So it is time we should stop pretending like people who say we are the real patriots are these people who stood up. And I really want to thank, someone like Mike Ozekome. Mike Ozekome did, a fantastic job. The man did a fantastic job. Right from time, Mike Ozekome have been one of the people, including on the Sagbakoba, and including this chairman of the Patriot group who came to Tinubu day before yesterday. These people have been resolute. They knew that Nigeria is not going to work. These are senior advocates of Nigeria. These are lawyers, senior lawyers in Nigeria, senior advocate of Nigerians. These people knows that Nigeria is not going to work like this. But when I see ordinary citizens say that we should forget that Nigeria is going to work, have you ever seen any leader, right from the time of Obasanjo, have you ever seen any regime that is better than the previous regime? Obasanjo is better than Yar'Adua. Yar'Adua is better than Jonathan. Jonathan is better than Buhari. Buhari is better than Tinubu. And if care is not taken, the person that will come after Tinubu will be worse if we allow it to happen. If we allow the next election to happen without, going forward to push for this move that Tinubu has agreed, the next person that will come after Tinubu will be worse than Tinubu, because there is a system error in Nigeria. There is a system error. There is a system that is making things not to work. It is very, we are living in a crazy world. When you hear about crazy world, Nigeria is a practical term of crazy world. Where people will die, government will not talk about it. So what is the essence of government if not the protection of lives and property of the people? Come on. I think, let me be honest with you, I'm one of the most critics of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria. But if Tinubu will be able to give Nigeria a new constitution, give Nigeria a referendum, then he will be a hero. There is no two ways about that. The likes of Nnamdi Kanu, the lives of those who have died in cause of agitation will be vindicated. Because Nigeria has fought a civil war. The reason why Nigeria fought a civil war was because they never wanted to be one. And here we are. We're still solving the problem. And that was why last year I was asking Gowon, the former military general of Nigeria, who led Nigeria into a civil war against the Biafrans. I was asking him that, is it the country you kill 3 million people to keep the border that the United Kingdom or the Great Britain, whether they are great, I don't know. The Great Britain, the border they put a border in Nigeria, the amalgamated people, they say you people should be one. People that we are not created to be one. You see, Africans love themselves. Africans love themselves, but Africa will be great if every nation have their own separate autonomy to control themselves while we live in confederation. Yes, I'm a Pan-Africanist. preach for one Africa. Like when you get to Europe, the whole European Union, you can travel to anywhere, live to anywhere, as far as you are a citizen of one country. If you're from Italy, you can live in Austria, no visa restriction, nothing. The same thing with Germany, Luxembourg, France, Holland, and so on and so forth. So that is the situation we are looking into, that Africa should rise up to. But in rising up to these affairs, the Roman Empire divided into Italy, Spain, Portugal, France. The Dutch countries divided into Switzerland, Austria, Germany, Poland, Luxembourg, Germany. All these are Dutch countries. But you know what? They don't need visa to go to their various countries. Africans should be wise. Africans should arrive. It is time for us to face the fact that this country is not working for us. So I really understand the plight of Tinubu. Tinubu knows that he don't have supporters anymore. That is the sad truth. Tinubu don't have supporters anymore. The northern Nigerians are no longer for Tinubu any longer. The southerners, you know, they are not supporting Tinubu. Come to talk of southeast, it's a no-go area. His people from the southwest, he has lost the support of his people. So Tinubu should critically look into what, I think no need to tell him to critically look into it, because they have agreed that there will be a constitutional review, that they will set up an assembly, not people they are elected into assembly. They will set up an assembly from each geopolitical zone, each tribe, who will form this new constitution. And there will be a constitutional lawyer like Fernanda, Zekome, all these people who will be among them to draft this new constitution. And there must be a referendum. It is Tinubu that said it by himself. I'm not the one saying it. So when you see people struggling for the betterment of people who are in the geopolitical zone called Nigeria, do not undermine the struggle of anyone. Yes, if I know that the protests we are doing, the protests will soon resume again. We are announcing a new date again to resume the protest, because there is no going back until we achieve everything we want to achieve. But however, in changing the constitution is one of the first steps, because it is the constitution that caused all these mayhems. It is the constitution that caused all these mayhems. Now, a lot of people might be asking, Jonathan had a national conference. What happened to the national conference Jonathan had? But this time around, Tinubu don't want a national conference. Tinubu wants an assembly that will change the constitution. Tinubu wants to send the bill. Jonathan did not send the bill to the House of Assembly. Difference between what Jonathan did and what Tinubu wants to do. Tinubu wants to send the bill to National Assembly, presidential bill, that we allow this assembly that they are going to elect to amend the constitution and scrap the old one, then give the people the referendum. That is something that is straight to the point. And I am telling you this for the very fact that this country is not working, and everybody knows it's not working. The president knows it's not working. The governors know it's not working. The House of Assembly member knows that this country is not working. So everyone must do everything possible for us to avoid conflict or war before the right thing could be done. And I believe that this step that these people have taken is one of the best steps. That is one of the best steps. So I really appreciate them. It is not easy, you see. The struggle to change the situation we have in Nigeria is a struggle of no retreat, no surrender. Some persons believe that by carrying weapons, they will be able to achieve what they are looking for. Some people believe that when they are doing other things, but for me, I don't believe so much in crisis. I don't believe so much in crisis, but I believe in the power of the people, in the sense that when I said this thing will be done, the people should come together without gun, without violence. That is what is called the power of the people. The Nigerian people should be able to exercise their power. The Nigerian people should be able to know that power belongs to them. Do you know how many people have sacrificed their life for this struggle? Even this protest that we are just doing, do you know how many people that have died? So these are the people who are sacrificing their lives, sacrificing everything they have. So This struggle is a struggle of no retreat, no surrender. And only thing I want Nigerians to do now, number one, is not to doubt what these people want to do, but it is to put fire, to put momentum. It is to enable, give them motivation and strictly, want the president not to deviate from what he said. The people should be able to back up this. Let me tell you, I have read Nigerian Constitution more than 10 times, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not anybody. I'm not a legal practitioner. But I love reading. The first time I read Nigerian Constitution was when I was studying the principles of law while I was in a higher institution. And so many things I question from the Constitution. If you read Nigerian Constitution, you will still do the same thing. You will it's not meant for the people. You will question the fact that the Constitution is not meant for the development of Nigeria. No country can develop with this Constitution. No country can prosper with this Constitution. No country can go forward with this kind of Constitution we have in Nigeria. That is the honest truth. There is no need for us to be, pretending that all is well, this and that. No. Let us call the spade a spade. So this is something that is shocking to some people, but for me, it's not shocking. As far as 1999, Tinubu said, I don't believe in one Nigeria. What led Tinubu to say that he don't believe in one Nigeria is what is about to play out. Nobody believes in one Nigeria. People defend one Nigeria because of what they are benefiting now. The true fact is that we can live in confederation. As I said before, I am a Pan-Africanist. I believe that Africa should be one. But we should be one in the sense that every tribe, every region should be able to have their own autonomous. That is how Europe survived. Europe have fought so many civil wars. Africa have not started. Africa has not fought any war. Nigeria has not fought any war. Europe has fought so many wars. They fought war upon war, before they come to realize that, no, we can't be one like this. Countries started dividing. There is one country, whether it's a Yugoslavia, something like that. The country divided into 7 in this decade. The country divided into 7. So anyone telling you that Nigeria cannot go into regions or into this is a big lie. So this is a genuine concern from the real people. I think it's important for us to revisit the video. Let's see what, because some persons might not get it for the very first time. So let's see what really happened. First of all, let's go through the article. So the lines are open because I know that a lot of people would like to ask questions about this situation that we find ourselves in. A lot of people would like to know that what is going on with this move, what will be the outcome of the move, who are the patriots, and so on and so forth. A lot of people would like to ask such questions. So our lines are open. You can call in through this WhatsApp number on the screen while we discuss more about this situation. Thank
That
you.
is a refounding on a new constitutional order. So if that's what the Patriots want, it presupposes that we're in a terminal crisis where the disparate concept of this country come together to rethink, should we be together?
Are we not in a terminal crisis?
I think we're in a developmental crisis and a political economic crisis. Yes, maybe we're not, if you say we're in a terminal crisis, it means that probably we're not supposed to be together. But if we take Nigerian unity as possible and probable, then the question is that we have a political economic crisis.
But some people are still saying we're not supposed to be together.
That's the bigger debate. So if that comes to that debate, it's no longer Tinubu who will empanel that. You have to create a fracture. You have to cause a cataclysmic event that gets him out of control, and then he surrenders. In Benin Republic, during the military, we had a sovereign national conference. A conference was impaneled. The conferees turned into a sovereign, kicked the government out. That was the time we moved from. They were moving from one state dictator.
All right, let's have this caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Thanks for joining us. Your name and where you are calling from, sir?
Good afternoon. My name is George. I'm calling from Moscow.
From Moscow, Russia. How is Russia?
Very well.
I learned that Ukraine attacked Russia recently. So how is the atmosphere over there?
Ukraine attacked Russia?
Yes, that is what is on the media.
Sometimes what is going on in the media is either here or there, because Westerners are fighting Russia through media, you understand? And Russia don't have the capacity to fight them through media.
No doubt about that. I'm very much aware of that. All right. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Talk to us.
Yeah. No, I don't have much to say, but all I want to say is that no matter whatever is going in Nigeria today, the kudos must go to Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu really waking Nigerians up. He took the risk. When he was shouting, it's like a single voice in the wilderness. And the other people was against him. So when you are talking about being peaceful, if Nnamdi Kanu didn't introduce the civil disobedience, Nigeria youths might not wake up. Do you understand? A lot of people died for Nigeria youths to wake up, and the people that died are Biafrans. Okay. So no matter whatever, no matter you love man, you hate man can contribute. Nigeria was like a victim that had an accident that brought hospital. That everyone thought that the person is dead until they use the electric on the person to wake everybody up. That is what man did, and Nigeria government knows. You understand? So no matter whatever, even the Patriots, for them to come out boldly for every agitation, Nnamdi Kanu must take the credit.
The credit.
He sacrificed his life for it.
Yeah, there is no doubt to what you are saying, my brother. There is no doubt about that. But fact presently is that it is obvious that people know that this system is not working. Just as you said, Nnamdi Kanu was the one that started saying it initially, but people don't believe what he was saying. But here we are. Nobody believes in this entity any longer. You saw what happened during the protests in the northern part of the country where people were waving Russian flag. You know what that connotes. So people don't have faith in the country anymore. So it is time for us to come together and do something about it. And that is the move that these people have taken, that Tinubu have endorsed. And we hope it's going to be.
Because already there is civil disobedience. Initially, Nigeria don't introduce civil disobedience. Every civilized country in the world introduce civil disobedience. And that is the game plan of Nnamdi initially. Because if he was telling Nigerians that Nigeria is not working, they will say, go and see the Igbo man. You understand? But he now forgot Nigeria and friends Biafrans. Do you understand? He started talking about his people. I introduced the civil disobedience, and Nigeria government say, no, what is it doing until other tribes know that it can work. If Nigeria government not come up like what they are saying now, Nigeria will turn to Somalia. Even Somalia is even better than Nigeria now, as we speak. Don't you know? Somalian people, they gave the world over 20 doctors in the COVID-19. Whereas the COVID-19 vaccine, Nigeria government hide it. So Nigeria is not working.
It's all right. It's all right. There is no dispute about what you said, honestly, because many people are aware of what Nnamdi Kanu did through Radio Biafra, how he satisfied the people about their right. There was a video I did that Nigerians don't know their right, that the day Nigeria will discover what it means to be a citizen, the country will turn upside down already. So there is no doubt about that. Thank you so much for your contribution. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
No,
thank you for the good work you are doing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yeah, can you off the YouTube from your end so that we can hear you better?
Sorry? I got him. No, I got him, my brother.
Can you off your YouTube there so that we can hear you? Okay. Please, if you call, you make sure you off your YouTube from that end so that you can talk with us freely. Later, you on it. Hello, sir.
Sorry?
It's like you have not off your YouTube. We can't hear you. Well, it is still. Let's have another caller, please. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Yeah, your name and where you are calling from?
Good afternoon. This is Ben calling from USA.
Yeah, I really know who is calling, but I just want the viewers to know who is calling.
Yes, it's all right. I understand.
Because you are a regular caller. Thank you so much for joining us, brother. So, we can hear you. Talk to us.
Yes. I was just listening to the broadcast that you, the Tinubu and the proposal for, regional and the rest of the thing. What I want to talk to Nigerians and every African and every Biafrans and everybody, we need to promote that particular agenda. You understand? We are all seeking for Biafra because Nigeria is not working. And if we can get Biafra without bullets, all right, if we can get Biafra, if every region can actually go separately and control their resources without war, it is better.
That is the best. Not even the better. That is the best.
The best, yes. I'm an advocate of peace.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm not an advocate of suffering. We cannot keep suffering all in the name of being together. No. We cannot keep suffering. If you watch what is going on now, it's becoming an ethnic war right now. If you go to social media, you see the Benin is talking bullshit about the Igbos talking the same thing about the Benin. And everywhere just like that, you understand? At first, it started with the house and then it's just spreading out everywhere, all right? I think the best way to, I have never supported Tinubu before, all right? But if Tinubu does this, I'll be one of his greatest supporters. You understand?
It's just what I'm saying now. Everybody knows that I am one of the most critics of Tinubu, but I am not criticizing him based on sentiment, tribe, or anything. If he can do this, I will support him in doing this because we are after what we work for everyone because we know that the system is not working.
Yes. If they are able to work on that constitution, where everywhere can actually control their resources, I'm telling you, that would be the end that governance. Why? Because if our own region now, we know our leaders is messing up, it's our own responsibility to fix whoever will have that right.
Yeah.
Not whereby you want to do something, somebody from the federal will send military to help because this person is APC.
You understand? That is the problem. Now,
Yes.
sorry to cut you short. You know, I always urge Nigerians to read and read very well. When I studied the Aburi Accord, do you know that inside the Aburi Accord, that no northern soldier was allowed to go to east or west. No west was allowed to go to any other part. Your soldier remain your territory. You control your security. That was the Aburi Accord that they violated. Now, if this constitutional amendment, all these things is going to work out, everybody will love it. Everybody will love it.
Yeah. And if you come, we find out that in every state in America, every state every county have their own security.
That is what I wanted to tell you, sir. That is what I wanted to tell you, because a lot of people from Nigeria don't understand this when I'm saying it. Thank God you are living in America and you have been there for so long. Every county, like every community have their own police. Let me put it in that way. Every community have their own police. But in Nigeria's situation, it's not like that. So that is one thing I believe, that if Nigerians can fight for and change everything, this thing we call constitution, if we can scrap it and have the people's constitution, I personally will be one of the most happiest person, because this is what everyone has been fighting for. And I believe that it is time. When I mean it is time, the time is now or never that we can fight for this thing. You can hear you, brother.
And let me use this one opportunity to say this too. If you listen, you see when you go to some media, you see they say, oh, Igbo must leave Lagos, Yoruba land, Igbo must leave Yoruba land. I want to advise my fellow Igbo brothers, all right? And you should not take this to heart. This is take it as a drive, all right? Not an opportunity to go to war. Take it that this must be the right time, because if Tinubu and if most of the leaders are pushing for this regional change, everybody should now stand there, everybody should go home, go back home. Start now. You understand? Get your own territory. Start developing your business slowly, because if this agenda works, all right, even you as an Igbo man staying in Lagos, you will not enjoy staying in Lagos. You want to go back home, because that region, you understand, your own region, they will fix it. When everybody will come back, our people will have a lot of the Southeastern, a lot of Biafrans in different countries. They are doing very, very well. All right, people want to come back to develop their own place. All right, and I know the same way in every other place. Nothing is like home. All right, we should stop taking it so serious to the point where we want to. We need Biafra, right? And they say go home. Seize the opportunity now to start moving your business slowly. You don't have to move your business with fight. You understand? You don't want to wait until they damage your business and you don't have nothing to go back home with. So everybody should start now. Go back home. Let everybody stay in their own area. Start working on your own leader. Working on yourself. Push your leader to help so that they can push this agenda. This is a very good cause. Push them so that they can push it for this regional control. Everybody should control their resources. The only way you can make it work is when you go back to your constituency and put more fire, so that your whoever leader that is representing you will go there and speak for you on behalf of you.
Yeah, that is right.
If you don't do that, if you don't do that, I will keep. No. We cannot go back. We have this, my brother. Remember, during in those days at the north, enemy total. If they have any crisis in maybe Somalia or anywhere, they'll start destroying those property in north. And we started killing them. Move your things slowly. Today, when you move everything out, if any crisis they don't see Igbo property to destroy. They will destroy only themselves. All right? So move your turn. Go back home. Start fixing your home. All right? Every Igbo one, start going back home peacefully. Don't wait until they destroy your business. Now, if they come to your land and destroy your something, you have every right to stand and say, chase them away. That is my own take, my brother.
That's right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Hello?
Can you off your YouTube there?
Yeah, it's off.
Okay, we can hear you. Good afternoon, sir. Thanks for joining us. Your name and where you are calling from?
Yes, I'm John Water. I'm calling from Turkey.
All right. How is Turkey?
Very fine.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We can hear you.
Yeah, nice talking with you now. I've been following you all this while now. Seriously, you have been doing a great job. I want to don't use the opportunity to tell you to keep it up.
Thank you, sir.
Because we need people like you and that will be straightforward and say things like it is. When it comes to everything about information in the media, online especially. So the idea of you saying people want to change the constitution, to me, from what I view, because I follow Nigeria, even if I'm not Nigerian, I read more Nigerian news than every other news. It's the politics.
Yeah.
Tinubu will not try it. So he just want to use it to gain help from the North, because the North will not love to support the idea. So because of him remaining in power and 2027, so he just use that one to pull their leg so that he can gain their trust.
Okay.
But
I want to ask you a question before you go forward. Why would you think that the North will not support it?
Okay, why I said the North will not support it is that the Constitution, who wrote it in 1999?
For the person that wrote it, you know, it was an emergency constitution. When the military officers, when they were ready to hand over power to the democratic regime in 1999, there was no constitution to present. So people wrote it emergency. This is not the people's constitution. So that was where the problem started.
Okay, it's been long. It's more than 25 years now. Why haven't they changed it?
The reason why the reason why they have not changed it before is because, you see, Nigeria have not had it to their neck the way we are having it now. Everybody knows that the system is not working now. We have been managing it before, right? But things are getting worse. So they know that, no, if we continue like this, we all one day will run away from here. So let us do something. And apart from that, let me tell you, the North you said will not allow it. Let me tell you the honest truth. Write this word on the map. North have left Nigeria. They have left. So for you to say that they will not accept it is a word or a statement that is not true. Because these people, they are no longer, let me tell you, they say today, let everyone separate. The following day, the North will join Niger and form an alliance with all these Sahel states, with Burkina Faso, Mali, and all these people. They will form an alliance with them. You saw when they were waving Russian flag, or you thought that it was just a mere joke, yes, right?
I understand
so things are happening, and people should know what is going on in Nigeria, brother.
Yes. But my hope on desegregation or changing of constitution is Nnamdi, because I know the day will come and everything will change. Because even if it's not the North per se, no politician will love to, like Tinubu now that has 17 years where have this thing butter. He knows that if there's a regime change now, it will affect him. So all those greedy people, we don't need them. Tinubu cannot do it. Because if he do it now, that means this thing is the house in Malta now, then it will not be functioning. He will lose. So all those things, I'm seeing it as he just uses to put people like and hear what people will say. If you want to do it, let it do it. If it even if you don't want to do it, she will release my own account. once he released, I don't have problem. I know Nigeria anytime. Once that guy comes out, many things will be exposed. He will make things happen. He's the only trust I have. But Tinubu, forget about that man. He should just be there. But I know God will take him out of that place because the poverty he has put on Nigeria now, that he inherited from Buhari, even if he's not the one that laid the foundation of this poverty, but he escalated it. So our prayer now is for God to touch him, or he should remove him, because that's just the solution of Nigeria with the way things are going now.
If you think that only removing Tinubu is the problem of Nigeria, that is to say you don't know the problem of Nigeria.
No. What I'm trying to say now is, if Nigeria is to be together, Tinubu cannot do anything. Give me the next 25, he cannot do anything.
Of which I believe with you. But we are talking about what is about to happen. We are not talking about those things.
Yes, let God use it to make it happen. It will be more beneficial, especially those of us that come from the south side. I came from south side, I'm from Edo. So I'm seeing us as one. Even if I know you say you are from Delta, former Bender. So it will be beneficial to us. It's a good thing. It's what we are praying for now. At least we'll take charge of our resources and manage it well as it should. Because I know on the good day, if South and Southeast, on a good day, they will come together as one.
You know the most important thing at present now in Nigeria? Most Nigerians don't know this thing I'm going to say. There is no region in Nigeria that don't have mineral resources that will be able to sustain their nation. They not have crude oil now, they have gold, they have iron ore, they have tin. You understand? The South the same thing, the Southeast the same thing, the Southwest the same thing. Every region in Nigeria have what it takes to sustain a nation.
You are right. Yeah. But let me tell you, do you know why? Especially Buhari never wanted anybody to segregate. It's because of the agenda he came up with. That is the reason he came.
Apart from the agenda, my brother, if you are in the position, you will not agree. You talking to me now. If you are in the position,
but that was his agreement. That's what he came to do now.
Look, I understand what you are saying.
If not, Kanu that stop me for great, Nigeria would have been established. I only God know what. That's why they are still doing.
No problem.
Tell you what Nnamdi Kanu did to them.
Yeah,
but they cannot come out with it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that to have the opportunity to assume that office as a president of Nigeria, if you yourself talking to me now is in the position, you will tell them that Nigeria will not be divided.
No, I will divide Nigeria.
No, because before you get there, your mind will change. I said Tinubu in 1999. Calm down, bro. Calm down first. Now, calm down. Calm down first. Calm down first. Calm down first.
I will divide it the second day. I will divide it.
You can't. Calm down first. Calm down first. I want to tell you why you can't. In the year 1999, Tinubu was chased out of Nigeria. He went to exile. When he came back in 1999, do you know what he said? He said he don't believe that Nigeria can work together. He don't believe in one Nigeria. I still have the article. Calm down now. Calm down. Calm down first. Calm down first. That is what he said then. Are you understanding me? Do you know that Nnamdi Kanu you are talking about was one of the people who were protesting in London for one Nigeria and good country?
Yes.
Now, the reason why I'm trying to tell you this is that we should understand how the system works. It's not all about criticizing people. Yes, someone can make mistake today, but the main point I'm talking about now is that everybody knows that this system is not working. Everybody knows that this system is not working.
Have you listened to one former Senator Adeleke from Osun State?
Of course.
That spoke about the constitution.
Of course.
That is the problem of Nigeria. Without the constitutional change, Nigeria cannot move forward. That is the truth of the matter.
And that is where we are today now, or you don't understand what I'm saying.
Let Tinubu change it.
Of course he will. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello.
Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Chimeze. I'm calling from Mozambique.
How is Mozambique?
Mozambique is good. It's calm.
I think this is the first time of having a caller from Mozambique. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, talk to us. We can hear you.
Yeah, I've been following your program and you're doing a great job. And I thank you for that, because it's not easy for somebody to bring out his time to focus on what is going on in Nigeria. Nigeria has been a kind of prison yard for humanity, not only for Nigerians, because other African countries are looking up to Nigeria. They are kind of what is Nigeria is going to be, what good is going to come out of Nigeria, so that they can be able to follow up. So I don't have much to contribute, but I just want to chip in my my concern. I'm a Biafra. And I'm here to talk about what concerns me. I just want to use a little bit of time to just express myself in your program, to tell people that what is happening in Nigeria is not something that we all kind of debate of Nigerian being good, changing of the constitution, doing that or doing that. What we have to focus on, how to divide Nigeria. That is what I thought that is going to be good for every one of us.
Do you
Nigeria?
Yeah, do you really understand the point of the constitution?
Yeah,
Are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you really understand what referendum means or the point of the constitution? It's like we lost the caller. I don't know. Are you there? Oh no, it's like his network is bad. Anyway, let's have another caller, please. Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Hello, Okocha.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Your name and where you are calling from?
Yeah, this is Amoride from Australia.
Oh, how is Australia?
Yeah, I just woke up and I stumbled into your program. It's about 1 a.m. here.
Wow, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
You have slept the first round, remaining the second round.
Yeah. Yes, I just woke up. I said, let me go to the toilet and check the YouTube, and I said, this guy is not online. So it's okay, let me wait and talk with you.
Thank you so much. Hope you have subscribed to this channel.
I did the first time I called about a few days ago. The one that tested you, I said you should always keep me in touch when you are by.
Thank you so much. Now talk to us. We can hear you.
Yes, Okocha, I don't know why you so much believing in Tinubu, because you were talking with the other guy that says from Edo State that you say that is what is going to happen. The constitution, the change of the constitution is what is going to happen. That was your statement. Why do you so much believe in him?
Now, the question is this. If you have been agitating for something, people went to protest because of the same thing. People have gone for war because of the same thing. And your allies, everyone is meeting you because of the same thing. And this is the same thing Tinubu believed right from time. And Tinubu has always said it, that Nigeria cannot work as one, that he don't believe in one Nigeria. So at this point in time, he knows that the system is not working. Don't you think this man is convinced to do this?
My brother, Okocha, you since you just came into the country nearly.
No. From the point of what is happening, from the system, you would understand. Let me tell you, who is Tinubu going to beckon on if he doesn't do that?
Okocha, Tinubu doesn't mind if he end up with Nigeria. If Nigeria is sinking down, he's ready to sink down with Nigeria.
In what ways?
This is demand. Do you know what? When they say somebody's heart is callous, it's callous. Tinubu's heart is callous. You understand me?
But what he's going to do has nothing to do with his heart or all those things now.
No, when somebody is an act of the abundance of the heart.
But what he's going to do will benefit him now. What Tinubu is about to do will benefit him. So why will he reject it?
Tinubu, if he changes the constitution, its aim and objective is defeated. Tinubu have aim and objective.
What is his
you
aim?
Understand me? His aim is just to accumulate the wealth, the remaining wealth of the nation.
Of which he has done
you
that.
Understand me?
Of which he has done that.
No, he can never be satisfied. It's an inside.
Are you inside him? How can you know that he can never be satisfied? This is what he has agreed to do. Do you know the caliber of men that met him? Do you know the agreement? This is in the public, what he said. Do you know the move he has made since that day before yesterday?
Marcel, I don't know the move Tinubu have made, but I know that this, if it happen, can we bet? Can we bet me and you?
It will happen. Let's have a bet. If it doesn't happen, I'm not going to give you anything. But if it happens, you will build a new radio station for me.
We have to bet with something tangible, something that will cost us something.
No. I know. See, the truth is that we have to be positive and work this thing out. Tinubu alone cannot work it out. That is the point. You see, like you're talking, you have to play part in this. We have come to a point where we will stop complaining, sir. We have come to a point where everybody must stop complaining from today. We have been complaining right from time, and the complaint has never yielded any fruit. What is the result of our complaint?
My brother, let me tell you something. If you listen to the speech of someone, as he's speaking, you will be analyzing his heart, his mind. You understand me? You people did protest there. After some days, he came out to make his speech. You understand me?
Yes.
He didn't even say, let's have a minute silent for the souls that were lost.
But that has nothing to do with what we are talking, sir. Don't digress. We are talking about something.
How the heart is callous. You understand me? Nothing good coming from Tinubu. What I believe, if there will be a change of constitution, except you run away like the Bangladesh prime minister. When you run away, the interim person that will be there may change everything.
See, if Tinubu will do that, he will be celebrated as a hero, and I'm part of people who will celebrate him. He don't need to run away. It is time.
Tinubu care for your praises? Did he care? Or like Wiki, did Wiki wait to hear your praises?
Even though he don't care about the praise. You see, like you now talking, let me ask you a question. What role are you playing for this? And what role are you going to play? Let's start from there. Because sometimes we feel that all these things will not work. We don't have role to play. We don't belong to somewhere. Tell me, what role are you playing to make sure that this thing will work out?
My brother, the role I can play from here, I'm not there. I'm thousands of miles away. Like the protests they are doing that day, if I have a channel to support them, you understand me, in cash or in kind, I will do that. You understand me? So, for me, I can't travel from here to say, okay, let me come and do protest there and come back here. No, that is not possible. You understand me? So, like now, I was discussing with my sister in Sweden yesterday. He said, brother, I've started charity in Nigeria. I said, okay, which charity are you doing now? He said she has just helped a woman who is pregnant with children. I said, that is not help. Somebody impregnated the woman. I said, like me, I have 2 orphans in Nigeria. I don't know them. But when they are talking to me on phone, they call me daddy. One, he was 8 months old when the father died. You understand me? The other one was 1 year when the father died. You understand me? And I've been having monthly allowance for them for the past 2 years. So these are my ways of contributing to Nigeria. You understand me? Like you now, I found your channel and I find that, oh, this guy is genuine. So immediately, I subscribe to your channel. There are many people who are there. I've come across their channel. I don't go there. You understand me? So me, I'm straightforward.
Yeah.
And I analyze things, and my heart never deceived me. You understand? So, well, if you think it's going to happen according to your statement, I will be very happy.
It's going to happen, and it's going to happen. You know that this protest has not ended. You understand?
I know, yeah.
We are regrouping. Yeah. And number one demand of this protest is the same thing these people are just fronting. So you could see that there are tensions from all around the corner. So every nation now, all the whole regions are agitating now. The North are already agitating to leave Nigeria to join their Sahel area. So the time and the opportunity to do this thing is now. That is what I believe. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Good night. Bye-bye.
All right. I thank you. Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah, can you off your YouTube there so that we can hear from you? Good afternoon, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, can you off your YouTube so that we can hear from you?
Okay, no, I've already got your YouTube.
All right, thanks for joining us. Tell you ask your name and where you are calling from.
Yeah, my name is James calling from South Korea.
Okay, yeah. James from South Korea. A regular caller. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, my brother.
All right. What do you think about the current move by the Patriots and the promise of Tinubu to send an executive bill to the House of Assembly so that they will start a new constitution that will lead to a referendum?
Yeah, that is a very good move if it will come to pass, because I know it will not be easy to him.
It's not all about him. It's not all about him. You see, Tinubu is
about his 8 years.
Yeah, Tinubu is a president. He's a president, and president can't do this thing and do.
Yeah, it's people who put him there. Okocha is supposed to know all this is politics. All this to divide people attention for the what we are looking for.
Now, let me be raw with you. People who put Tinubu there don't believe in Nigeria again, and they want to secede.
Like
how many times have you seen how many times have you seen Erufai talking in favor of Tinubu?
Like not when the time will reach, you will see.
No, the time is now. I'm telling you what is going on now.
People who is talking against them is like this now. We see the time of Jonathan. If we believe someone like he who is named again can talk against Jonathan, no, even his own vice that time when we are doing election, the vice of Jonathan that time he traveled to Dubai.
Yeah,
when that they are voting. Yeah,
Nnamdi Sambo, because his people asked him to do that. So what I'm trying to tell you,
this is what I tell you now. Tinubu is fighting for his 8 years. Tinubu is not even sorry. Tinubu is not fighting for Nigeria. Tinubu is fighting for his own 8 years.
Why? What is your proof? What is your proof?
The remaining 4 years will come from North. Now, this we are talking about secessions, or it's good for everyone.
I say, what is your point? What is your point?
My point is, you will become, but it will not be easy.
No, you know, when you make an allegation, it is good you clarify it, because you're on social media, everybody is listening to you. You said Tinubu is not interested to change the constitution, he's interested in his 8 years. I say, what is your proof? Are you there? I can't hear you again.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. For me, we still observe them, because we will give them the now to 3 or 4, 5 months. We will see what will come from there. Many people talking about changing constitution. We're not starting for changing constitution today. Many others go and meet Tinubu about constitution. All this, no one is talking. And this another group again, we will come to go and talk about changing constitution, everything. You will smooth inside the carpet again. You will see it. You will see it inside the carpet again. No one will talk about it. It will be like something like story. We remember the time we go to Tinubu and ask them to do this kind of thing. You will see enter Nigeria is, I can't even devil is more better than them.
But I have another opinion different from you. I have another opinion, totally different opinion, different from your own, because for you now, you believe that this thing is not going to work. For me, I believe it's going to work.
You say what? Come again, please.
I say for you, you believe that this thing is not going to work.
For me, it cannot be easy.
Okay.
Changing constitution is to put referendum. Putting referendum is to separate Nigeria. Because everyone knows any small mistake in a referendum, boom, enter, Nigeria don't separate. They know.
So it is you people now that don't want it to happen, right?
Can you even that referendum, they can change constitution without putting referendum inside.
I say it is you now that don't want it to happen, right?
Oh my God! If even can happen this night, what I'm doing here in South Korea.
So you see one problem. You see one problem we have.
Well, this is our prayer, but we cannot just.
No, calm down now. Prayer does not work like that now. If you like pray from today till next 100 years, it's not going to work. It is important before you pray, you carry that action. We are now planning that. How can we put fire on this thing? This is the #1 demand why we are protesting. And we're about to start another protest again. Or you think these people are not receiving the heat? And you are coming out to maybe to tell people that it's not going to work. Maybe you might demoralize people who are supposed to put more fire on this.
Okocha, I tell you something last time about this protest. If it's possible, we bring something account to us. Suppose if we see the protest is really, really serious, all these protests we did, now only Northerners take this protest in their back.
No, it's not. It's not true. It's not true.
I was born in North. I know this North. When the North say no, is no, and now North already say no. The youth of North they already say no. This is how we are believing. We are behaving aside the North. This is our culture in North. When we say no is no. But if we come to another state like South East, Southwest, South, they will say no. Some people say, maybe we will give them chance, maybe we will sit. This is the problem. And if there's any protest, I have to be serious. I have to take up for all the state. And that protest, because of even all these leaders of protest, if you ask them what they really need, it's only what is name again? We give you a table what we need as protest. They will ask them, what are you really needing? They know what, hunger, oh, this one, this, no.
You see, Nigeria has a problem, and everybody is protesting for their own problem. You understand?
This is the problem we have.
That is not the problem. The problem is the
constitution.
No,
if we can protect first or changing our constitution. This is the first thing.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be our first bullet.
That is our first bullet. That is our first bullet. But I'm telling you,
our first bullet, changing our constitution. This hunger, no one will die with hunger.
Calm down first. Calm down first. You are making a mistake. You understand? You're making a mistake. The mistake you people are making is that you people think that it is easy to do. You know, people who are doing all these things, they need motivation. They need encouragement. You understand? After all, they are trying their best. You know how many people that have died in this protest? And they are still mobilizing, planning. So we need to support them. We need to support ourselves, encourage them, praise them. It's not easy. And, you know, the main thing is that let us see the results. And that is the journey we have started now. You understand? That is why we said we must find every possible means to make sure we support this current bill that the executive is about to send, so that everything we have been looking for will just come to pass.
Okocha, if the only thing the youth of Nigeria can achieve in this protest we are doing, you know?
I can talk to me now.
If there is anything, if there is only one thing the youth of Nigeria can achieve in this protest is to change that constitution. If that only thing.
But you are here now saying it's not going to work. Now, what are you talking again? You are here saying it's not going to work.
Because I know these cabals cannot give us this.
Why do you say so? You see, now I begin to know. Now I begin to know most of our problem. Our problem is that we don't know what we believe in. Let me tell you a story. There was a story one Reverend Father told us while I was small that time. So they said that they were doing crusade, and while they were going to church, people were praying that the rain should not fall during the crusade. And the person who is leading the prayer carry umbrella to the crusade. That is the position you are now. No, this is not a matter of laughter. This is a serious matter. That is the position you are now. Based on that, for you now, you don't want the rain to fall. Calm down now. Calm down first.
Kind of people we are dealing with.
Calm down first.
But now we're supposed to know.
Calm down first. You are the kind of person that believe that, or you wish that the rain will not fall. But you still carry umbrella because you know that the rain will fall. So you don't really know what to support because you don't know what to believe. You understand?
Because all of us we need change. All of us
all of us don't need change. Change is not by mouth.
We are dealing with like with demons, like I said. I can't even call them. I don't even know how to.
Sir, the citizens are more demons, sir. We the citizens are more demons. We need to tell ourselves the truth.
If we are more demons, we're supposed to do it in these 10 days will pass.
No, because you see, the reason why I'm saying this, we are not together. People see, if people say, calm down now, no, I'm not coming to your side because you now want you to do something about this current thing that is ongoing. Not just to talk, not just to complain. Call your people, find one way or the other. Let everybody put pressure and put them. That is what I want. I believe people that carry that action, people that do something, not people that complain.
Yeah, the only pressure we can put there is to go to streets.
No, not on the streets. We are already on the streets and we are doing it. It's not on the street. I'm just calm down now.
Our councillors, we can't trust our governors.
Why can't you trust them? Why can't you hold them responsible? Why can't you trust them and hold them responsible? Why can't you trust them? And see, you see this way, the way we are now,
To Nigeria for today.
No, I did not come to Nigeria today. I've been on ground. Let me tell you. If you are my counselor and you are talking like this, I will deal with you. I swear, I will deal with you. Because these days it's not the days where we can entertain people who don't believe in our cause. Even the politicians now are afraid of the citizens. What we want is what we want, and there is no going back. And we are not ready to entertain people who will come out to tell us it's not possible, because as far as I'm concerned, power belongs to the people. And everything the people say they are going to do, they can do it. And anybody who believes contrary to this, I can't work with the person based on I know what I can do. I know the power of people. I know that power belongs to the people. You get it?
Yeah, I get you.
So that is it. I really appreciate you for your time, sir, because you are talking from experience and the way things are. I understand, but I am telling you, according to people who read the Bible, according to
they want us, all of us, to go out.
That is not true, sir. That is not true, sir. Maybe they want you to go out.
Okocha. Someone like governor of Imo State, his last campaign, you see the promise he promised for Imo State, I will make almost 10,000 or 50,000 people to go out to suffer in outside. He will give them visa. You see the kind of promises the governor is promised for his people. These kind of people don't get anything from us.
It's okay, sir. That is not the topic now. So let's have another corner. But know that I really understand what you are saying based on.
We'll just take our Bible. We believe in God. We'll take our Bible. I know God cannot come down from heaven to do things we're supposed to do. But we will believe. May God touch their heart. Just, even though it's by mistake, just they change that constitution to put referendum. Everything is okay.
It's not going to be by mistake. God does not do something mistake, and people don't do something that is mistake. And we should make sure that everything we are doing, we should not do it like this, the way you are talking. Because if we follow like this, nothing is going to work. We can't achieve anything. Okay? We must be realistic and know what you want. You understand? Once you know what you want, you know what you are fighting for.
We'll continue fighting.
All right. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, sir. Let's have another contact. All right. Hello. Can you off your YouTube there so that we can hear from you? Can you off your YouTube so that we can hear from you? The sound is coming out here.
Marcel.
Let's have another contact.
I hear from you. The sound.
Please, if you call, kindly turn off your YouTube so that we can hear from you. Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Obi. I'm calling from the Netherlands.
All right, thanks for joining us, sir.
You're welcome. I have to speak about the previous caller. Probably his experience about Nigeria, you shouldn't just discuss him. I feel like maybe
of course.
Sometimes everybody has a different experience about the country. So.
Exactly.
Secondly, again, I will really want to say, what you are saying is right on the context of the fact that, something is being done. People are doing something, and Tinubu is trying to make some change or facilitate something. Yeah, of course, on that aspect, I agree with you totally. And I feel like, probably you guys should keep his feet on fire there so he can be able to manifest what he's saying. But, from my point of view, somebody who is not there, knowing the kind of circle this guy mingle with overseas, understand, and his political friends and buddies, when some people like me become skeptical about it, it's not that it's kind of like nobody wish Nigeria good, or maybe nobody wish that the new constitution should not come in place. But it's just like we've seen it before. Understand? It's not like we are trying to water anybody's down, but we've seen it before. Good Lord Jonathan had a concert whereby the Northerners choose then to talk about this, but they don't want to talk about it. Their choice is like they wanted to unite with their brothers in the north. So it's like, you know, when Tinubu is coming with the same thing now, it's almost the same hand. It's why now? Understand? What is the reason? Who is this benefiting? Understand? Because for me, it's kind of like, okay, there is a situation. The first thing you have to do, like in a normal situation, like a normal person, you kind of evaluate some certain things and say, okay, maybe the seaport in Lagos is congested. Let's have One seaport, or maybe some other places. Kind of make some kind of little adjustment here and there. Just start with that. Then, you know, that is more kind of like, for me, you know, you kind of like break the whole economy. Understand? There is no one you don't concentrate it in a place. But anyway, that's my own. But kind of like bringing the situation of constitution first. I like it. It's not like I'm kind of like, you know, people just have to put his foot on the fire.
You are skeptical about that. There is no doubt about it. I can see it.
Yeah. Like I said to you, knowing the people who put him there, his negotiations, you know, to where he is, and the kind of people he roam around with in overseas, you know, there is something just to look at. That's the point. Understand? That's why I'm kind of like, you know, I followed the program and the people who call. Everybody's kind of really skeptical about it. I am not. Actually, the Nigerian youth, they did something. I really applaud. Understand, but you guys have to hold his feet on the fire on this. You get my point?
Yeah, I got it.
You guys have to hold their feet on fire on this, because when you watch in the social media and other things, they are kind of like the tension is not kind of like simmering down. It's kind of high. You know, the tension is still high. It's not simmering down. It's like there is so much things that are not kind of like, okay, now. Why now?
The truth is that
why don't they start and say, okay, let me free Nnamdi Kanu, or let me free other people? Why? I mean,
let me answer the question. Let me answer the question.
Yes.
The truth is that it's not Tinubu that initiated it. The situation on ground initiated it. The protesters initiated it before the Patriots went to meet Tinubu the day before yesterday, where he unequivocally told them that he agreed with them. You understand? It's not that Tinubu wake up and say, this is what I want. It's like the situation of Nigeria now. There is nobody that will be in the office of the president in Nigeria that will not be shaken at this moment. If you really understand the international politics and internal politics that is going on in Nigeria, anybody in the seat of authority must be shaken. So that is the situation we are. And secondly, there is a psychological fact that is affecting we Nigerians. You see, when I was in higher institution, when they were teaching me elementary psychology, my teacher taught me that there was a dog that was chained. And this dog could not move to go and eat. Sometimes they will bring food for the dog and keep it, you know, distance away where the dog cannot get to the food because of the chain in his neck. Now, at a time when you bring the food, the dog is not interested because he believes he can't eat the food. So the day they removed the chain out of the neck of the dog, they brought food for the dog. You know what happened? The dog could not move to go and take the food because he still believed that he still have the chain in his neck. That is the situation Nigeria is now. We still believe that nothing is going to work. We still believe that nothing is possible. Nothing is going to change because there was a chain in our neck. And we don't believe that we are able or will be able to cut that chain. And even when the chain has been cut, we don't still believe we can move and eat the food. That is the situation we are right now. And that is why we really need emancipation to understand that time is now and we can. We should believe in our power, the power of the people. We can do that. History has demonstrated that when the people are fed up, they can do something. I was watching an interview with Buba Galadima some months ago where they were asking him, the people are hungry. He said, let them die. It is their fault. Because we have not been able to tell ourselves that this chain is off our neck. It is time to move. There is nobody, forget about who put Tinubu there, as far as these people are human beings. See, immediately the people come together and say, we are going to do this. Believe me, they can do it. They can do it. Let me tell you, for those people who are Christians, for people who are not Christian, you can learn from this lesson. The Bible also stated that when the children of men gathered together and they said, we want to build house from here to heaven. And God said, since these people have agreed together that they can do it, they will achieve it. What God did was to scatter the language. That is the Tower of Babel, the story of the Tower of Babel. So it's a story, but I just have to say it because I want people to understand that when people agree to do something, they can do it. There's no doubt about that. So let us let the chain off our neck because the freedom is now. Thank you so much, sir, for your contribution and everything. All right, sir. Hello. Hello. We lost that contact. Let's have another contact. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Your name and where you are calling from?
Erasmus, calling from the US.
Ah, okay. Thanks for joining us. We can hear you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, thank you very much. So, before I start, I want to first of all ask you something.
Okay.
Okay, let me not ask you. Let me just say mine. Before this protest, I remember speaking with you, and I told you that I didn't believe in this thing you're talking about, constitution, new constitution.
Yeah.
Because I know the reason why I don't believe in it is because I know that it cannot see the light of the day.
Okay.
Because the people pushing it, the people that are going to oppose it are not the people pushing it.
Okay. And you can see it that is coming to the limelight, right?
That first time, those other people went. Remember, that was what I told you. I said the people that are pushing it and they cannot get it to the finish line because the northwest and the northeast will not support it. That was my reason then. Okay. But after this protest, I am more convinced that we should not be talking about anything constitutional for Nigeria. Nigeria is not one country. We should just break it up.
But do you really understand?
I'm no longer in support of even any constitution to even, because at that time, remember when I spoke with you then, I said if it were possible to build a new constitution that will be federal system of government, right?
Yeah, but there is something I want to correct. You know, maybe you don't understand the basis of the constitution and why the constitution or the content of the constitution. Yes. There is a video. There is a video I played the beginning of the broadcast. Maybe I'm still going to play it. The meeting they transacted with Tinubu, what really happened. The issue is that everybody knows that the system is not working, the country is not working like this, and they believe that the least they can do to save the nation is to return it to regional government. I mean the least. You understand? And that is the essence of this constitutional.
Now, the question I want to ask you, Okocha, first of all, two questions. One, all right. Who were the people who were in that meeting?
Okay. Can you watch?
The arrowhead, let me answer it for you. Yeah. The arrowhead in that meeting was an Igbo man. then a Kaduna man, Sani, right? Tell me anybody from Northwest, any prominent politician from Northwest and Northeast that was in that meeting. Do you know anyone?
Yes. Because
who is that person?
Because the Patriots are a group of allies who comprises from every geopolitical, ethnic.
No, that's not the question. The question I'm asking you, the Patriots had a representative. There's a high-power delegation that met with the president of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Now, the question I'm asking you, who among those Patriots is a prominent person from Northwest and Northeast?
But don't forget that when you are talking about prominent person, vice president should be a prominent person, right? Vice president is a member of this team. Shettima is a member of the team. He was there. So people are from different ethnic groups who are there.
Okocha, now you dey talk this kind of thing.
I really want to get your point.
What was the reference of Shettima when somebody talk about restructuring before the election? What did Shettima say?
That was a
he said restructuring my foot.
Very good.
That's what he said.
That was before the election, right?
Forget that thing. The second question I want to ask you.
No, we have not finished the first question.
No, now the first question, you know, if you give me this, Shettima was not a member of the this. Shettima is a member of executive. I'm asking you, the Patriots that went for the meeting, who among them is a prominent person? I mentioned Shettima. In fact, the Shettima example is not even relevant there because it's part of the executive that they went to meet. Now, I'm asking you, the people that went to meet the executive, who among them is a prominent person in the Northwest that you can say, yes, this person is somebody that they will listen to? In the Northwest and Northeast, just give me one.
Like I have given you Shettima, you say it's a part of the executive. It's a part of the executive does not mean that. Calm down.
The members of Patriots that went for a meeting.
Yeah.
You are just like I'm asking a question of people that went to meet president. You are telling me president.
But Shettima was though he's the vice president, but he was part of the delegation.
My brother, you are a very smart man. A lot of people are listening to this program.
Yeah.
I'm asking you, a delegation that went to meet with the presidency.
Now, first of all, okay, let me go straight to the point. Let me go straight to the point. Let me go straight to the point to answer the question. Do you know the Patriots, how I'll call it group, or how the group is? Do you know the founding fathers, the people that comprises the Patriots, and so on and so forth? Do you really know whom they are and what they stand for? Because the question is strange to me.
I know what they stand for, but if you want to, don't forget about the origin of how they generated, how they now grew up, how they now form branches. That's what we are talking about. We are talking about who are the people now that are moving it. Who are the people that went for this high-level meeting with the president? Who among them represented Northwest and Northeast? Because you cannot get what you are talking about without the buy-in of Northwest and Northeast.
Are you talking about Northwest and Northeast that have left Nigeria?
They have left Nigeria.
You don't even know. See, it is time we start understanding the politics that is going on in Nigeria.
That's what I'm saying. That you are saying.
No, that is not what you are saying. Calm down. You see, when you are acting based on emotion, you will not get the facts. That is why I always say.
Emotion, my brother. Forget that thing. I know they use emotion.
Okay.
I know what I'm talking about.
All right. Ask your second question.
There is no emotion at all on this one. You want a constitution that will make Nigeria one. Now I'm asking you, who be the people who represent Northeast and Northwest?
Wait.
So they have left Nigeria.
Wait. First of all, you said they want constitution that will make Nigeria one. That is to show that you did not follow this program from the beginning. You have not watched the video of the delegation, and you have not read the articles of the delegation.
I don't need to even follow your program before this. I've watched that video of Emeka Ayako.
So how do
the people that were there in that meeting? I know them. One of the main prominent person for North when go there, Shehu Sani. In Northwest, I don't see any big name when I mention. Northeast, I don't see any big name. And let's even leave that one number one. Northwest and Northeast don't even send any DC. And you cannot, and the Shetima, when you even mention, let's even assume Shetima now is part of the delegation. We all know what Shetima represents. Now, what was the response of this in the second part? What was the response of this guy, the president? The response of the president was that at this point in time, he's focused on the economy. That was what he said. That is a compound statement for people who are intelligent. Now,
then
the economy is a product of the constitution.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Of
the
course.
economy is a product of the constitution. Now, the people that went to meet you are saying that this constitution is not working. Everything that is embedded in this constitution is not working. Which inclusive is economy. Now, the response of the president was that he is more focused on this. I mean, you didn't listen to him very well.
I listened to him very well, but what you fail to understand is that the president said so, but the president's work there is to send the bill to the House of Assembly, of which he agreed to do. Now,
told you it's more at least present this. Go and listen. Play it now.
I played the video from the beginning of this thing. People have listened to it.
At this present this thing, I am more concerned. I'm more focused on the economy. He didn't tell you he was sending anything.
Of course, he said that. He said he is more focused on the economy because the economy is crumbling, everything is going down. But however, I want you to finish his statement.
Well, I know there are among those people when they, he talks just and say that they judge with emotion. But I know they judge with emotion. And they read in between the line.
Exactly.
And I not just.
And that is the important thing to do.
These are falsehood. All this thing when you just do now falsehood. I am telling you the truth. Now falsehood.
Okay. That is part of it. Yeah, that is part of it. You see,
the economy. And you know that the constitution, the economy is a product of the constitution.
Of course. Like the previous caller.
What Emeka Anyanwu was suggesting is build a constitution. Upon that constitution, you'll not be able to have a good economy, a functional economy.
The truth is that calm down now. No, calm down now. When you speak, you also listen. You understand. If you don't listen, you will not learn anything. Yeah. The truth is that before they came, Tinubu was, if you watch the statement of Tinubu, he was correct to that. Before they came, everybody knows that Nigeria is in a derailed situation. Our economy has crumbled, and Tinubu caused it. So what Tinubu said is that right now, I focused on the economy, but that your demands will be reviewed so that this country will not crash on our heads, something like that. I will still play the video right now. So the point I'm trying to drive out of here is that you see the statement Tinubu made. There is no difference between what those people are demanding and the bill that Okocha brought before the House and many people are bringing. What I'm trying to tell you is that all parts of the country knows that the system is not working. At this point in time, everybody knows what to do. Now, the second thing I want to tell you is that, you see, before we started the protest, our first demand was that the constitution should be scrapped, that we should have the people's constitution that will give us a referendum. And the protests have not ended. You see, everything is happening now. Everything is happening at the same time. Like the previous caller, there is a story I gave in about the dogs that they were tying, and when they removed the chain, the dog don't know that the chain has been removed. The dog refused to leave because he thought that the chain is still on his neck. That is the problem we are facing in Nigeria. People still believe that the chain is still there without realizing that. Now, what are we supposed to do? That is the question I'm trying to ask people. We need to follow this thing from here. Before these people went to meet Tinubu, are we not the one that first demanded that the constitution should be scrapped, that the referendum must be conducted? Are we not the one that first do that? Okay, forget that these people did not go. I'm talking about what we are demanding. We first started the protest before these people went. So even you now talking, I want a situation.
before those people went, you know that there was another team that went before those people went, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that.
And that team went before the protests, right?
Yeah, the team went the protest, and the bills went to the houses before the protest.
So, that's not what I say. So this thing did not start today.
Exactly. Now you begin to understand what I'm saying, that these people are not the first people that push it. You know that, right?
Yes, so this thing did not start today. For me, let me just round up. For me, I'm not hopeful just like that. Hopeful and two. I'm not even in support of even any constitution again. After this protest, from what I saw in this protest, Nigeria is not supposed to be one. Let's break it up and everybody going on.
Of course, and you cannot break it up. There is no way you can break this country up without a referendum. So that you understand the point we are going now.
You can break it up without a referendum.
Because
without a referendum conducted by Nigeria.
Okay.
You can break it up without a referendum conducted by Nigerian government. A third party can do it.
A third party can do that, but let me tell you, the third party is more corrupt than the Nigerian government. Take it or leave it.
When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
Right. I so much believe. You see, one thing is sure: everybody wants solution, right? Everybody wants solution to this current mess we are in. Nobody wants to continue like this. That is the issue, but just that.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Are you there? Okay, we lost that corner. Let's have another corner. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Your name and where you are calling from?
Yeah, Taiwo from Paris.
Taiwo from Paris. So, thanks for joining us. How is France? How is the atmosphere of the Olympics going on?
Well, the Olympics is, I think the main one went, the other one will pick up soon.
All right. Okay, we can hear you. Talk to us.
Okay. On the issue of Nigeria breaking or not breaking the constitution or whatsoever they went to, they went for. Let me ask you a question.
All right.
Yeah. We have a slave master. We have the slave, and we have the property. Who owns the property?
Any slave that does not rebel does not deserve pity, including me and you.
So now, our leaders are slaves under the slave masters. So we are property of the slave masters.
And you know what happened to the slave masters when the people revolted?
Yeah. No, our leaders are not the slave masters.
I know. But you know what happened to the slave masters when the people revolted?
Yeah, but the slaves are supposed to revolt to free, to go away with the property, refuse to revolt. So the property cannot revolt. Understand? The property cannot revolt. So until we learn to elect the freeborn.
Until we learn to elect what?
The freeborn.
The freeborn or freedom?
No, the freeborn.
can you indebt a freeborn in this system? It is system that produce people. People don't produce system. People can change the system, but the system produces the people.
Yeah, but okay, let's look at the election, the last election. Okay? Okay, now if he doesn't have the number, he cannot read. Then you can't read on zero. Understand me? You cannot read on zero. If he doesn't have substantial amount of votes, they cannot read. So those that is it.
I understand. But one thing I'm begging everybody is that it is time for us to leave our slave mentality. You understand? Nobody is your master. Politicians are supposed to be your slave because they are your servants. They're supposed to fear us. They're supposed to do what we ask them to do. The reason why they are not doing it because we have not rise against them. And that is the bottom line here, that anything the people want, no matter the hand that is holding it, history has demonstrated that people can break through. And that is the only thing I'm telling the Nigerian people, that if this system is not working, we want a new system, we can get it, even without carrying a gun.
Yeah.
You understand? We can get it. But people don't understand because people fail to ask questions like, the whole insecurity going on, people carry gun, do all those things. What is the result? In my life, I have always focused on results. So when everything is going on, I always ask question, what can I achieve? What is the result? If you don't have result and you are doing something, there is no purpose of doing it. So that is why I'm saying we really have to put our legs on the ground and begin to push for what we are pushing. And at the end, I believe we are going to have victory.
Yeah, I said, you see, okay, let's.
Are you there? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, let's say, look at the protest. Everybody is feeling the hunger. Even Dangote, the richest man in Africa, is feeling the hunger.
Okay. What happened now?
But look at the people that protest against protest.
Yeah, and some of them are from Enugu State. Some of them are from Abuja. Some of them are from Kogi.
Yeah. The people that protest against the hunger are even the people that cannot afford 1 square meal.
Even people who can afford square meal because of greediness, they collected the money and they protested against the protest. And I was bashing some of my friends from Enugu State that were protesting against protest. That I said, you people say you are going to sit at home, you are not going to protest, and you follow back and collected money and start protesting against protest. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, now who is fighting who?
So let me tell you, no matter how all these politicians have brothers, they have friends, you must see 1 or 2 people who will still stand with them. But these people are not the problem. The problem is if we ourselves are ready to continue what we are doing, we'll have victory. It's simple as that.
Yeah, but are we ready?
Of course we are ready. Just that we have so many people who don't believe in the system and claims to
Okocha,
yeah,
we are not ready.
We are ready. We are ready. Just like you are not ready. Just like you are not ready and some people are not ready.
No, Okocha, why do I say we are not ready?
Why do you say so?
Okay, let me give you an example.
All right.
The 2 examples I will give to you is outside. One happened in Spain, in Palma de Mallorca. And the other one happened here in Paris.
Okay.
You understand? To me, understand? Okay. In 2001, I was coming from work. The first day I heard people speaking Yoruba, my language. It was in a hypermarket, one big supermarket like that.
Okay, what happened? Just summarize it.
Okay, I don't say, good evening. They're asking each other, do you know him? Do you know him?
You know who?
No, the man and the wife. The man is asking his wife. Does she know me?
Whether she know you, okay. Go straight to the point so that we can just get the point.
Yeah, I greeted them the language they were speaking. So doesn't that tell them that okay, this one is from home?
Yeah.
Whether you know him or not.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's a part. Then the second one was in the same language. We want to enter train at the train station. We are coming from church. This man is before me with 2 keys. Understand? Then I'm with a baby worker. We want to enter. Then this man is telling me, he's asking, I just said, please move in. Let me enter. The next thing he said, I'm an asshole. For what?
How does that concern what we are saying now? I don't really understand it.
Okay. Like now, like what we are saying now. Say, we the people under, we are not one. We are not one. Understand?
Yeah, there are so many people who are not one, but the people are one.
Yeah, we are not one. Either the bigotry or not the bigotry.
But there are so many people who are not one. There are so many people who are one. I have so many friends who are from different parts of the country, and we are of the same purpose, we are of the same struggle. We have so many people who are divided from our struggle. So that is it.
Thank you. Okay. As I'm here, I'll tell you, my best friend that knows everything about me is from Edo.
So how are you divided now from them?
No, I never divided from them.
But that is what you are saying.
No, like what I'm trying to tell you is that most of them are not ready. Most of them are supplanter.
Okay, what do we do now?
So what we can do, we can only do what we can do. The we that are ready, we fight. And leave those that are not ready. They will not be ready and they will not be ready.
And that can never be ready.
They can never be ready.
It is well. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
That is it, my brother. So we keep on fighting.
All right, sir.
Yeah.
All right, let's have another caller. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Mr. Okocha. My name is Dr. Agi, and I'm calling from United States.
Oh, thanks
I've
for
been
joining
a
us.
follower of your program and have never made a call before. But the topic you're discussing today kind of, I feel I should just chip in a little bit. And I'm not sure whether people have talked about the topic I'm going to say, but if it is, then just consider it a repeat.
All right.
Yes, I will tell you, I'm a Biafra agitator, a supporter of Marcel Simon Ekpa, okay? So just let me put it out there.
Okay.
This topic that you are saying today, that we are discussing right now about the current contraption president going to do something about the constitution, how people should, talk to your legislators so that they will support the idea and all that. It's not going to work.
Okay.
The reason why they are talking about this is because they know, at least, they know that Biafra is going for real. And then you mentioned about the North currently not being part of Nigeria. I may agree with you as well. They are using this thing, they are going to do that to buy time. They want to use it to, like even the current protest, I don't know whether the protest is going on or not, just to, when you say to divert people's attention so that people, unfortunately, I'm not saying this like to put our people living back home, like not being respectful. I respect them. But in this life, food is the most important thing in people's life.
Yeah.
So the Nigerian government used poverty, was the weapon they used to cage our people first. Poverty. And that is, if you haven't eaten, my brother, how can you think about any other thing else?
Difficult.
So people at home, yes, people at home have been so much subjugated that their interest is not even in the government. Their interest is for survival. You get me? Their interest is for survival. You sit down there, before I start going, I commend you for what you do, and you're very consistent.
Thank you.
But I have you're very, very consistent. The issue I have about you is about your identity. Okay? What do I mean by that?
I really want to know what you mean by that.
Okay, I will explain. I remember one day I was watching the program, somebody asked me where you are from. Okay?
Yeah.
And in Nigeria of today, whether we like it or not, everything is done by regional. This is my brother. That is my day. Very few people are neutral. You get what I'm trying to say? Very few people are neutral.
Okay.
Have that spirit of this is Nigeria. Or the Fulani sees my brother. Hausa sees my brother. Igbo sees my brother. Yoruba does the same thing. So as every other minority group. But when you are asked that question, you didn't identify yourself as an Igbo. You identify yourself with the minority, because I schooled in Uniben, and I know what I'm talking about. I have friends from Iseluku, all those places. You identify yourself with your little Ekpa, dialect. That's why I'm telling you that you do not identify, that the identity is in question. Meanwhile, your full name is Okocha.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
No, I've played that part. But then, in a second thought, I don't hold it against you. When I thought about it that day, I said, no, I understand. He has been doing good. He doesn't want to be caught up in the identity issue, saying, he's an Igbo man or he's a Yoruba man. So I waive that. But going back to the topic of today, what I can tell you, you might hope all you want to hope. You might ask people to call from different places to call their legislator or whatever. My brother, it's not going to work. It's distraction. The man that is your president, let me tell you, is the worst person that should sit on that. Everything he campaigned for was that he's going to continue on what the predecessor did. Right. And of course, we know, and the greatest mistake Nigeria, this man on the table today did, because he brought the man that he just succeeded. Okay? That man that he succeeded had no business coming back to rule Nigeria in any. You guys are younger. I'm not as young as you are. Because this man's success, the so acclaimed success they attached to his name during Idi Amin and his reign was Idi Amin's handwork. It wasn't his. And I have friends whose parents are military, their father military, with the man that left. They refer him as an ostrich. Okay? In the powder, once he focuses on something, that's it. He doesn't look back, it doesn't look right. And leadership has so many qualities which that man did not meet. That man just came as a tribe. Somebody, as a tribe, that's the way he qualifies. His focus was just his tribe. And this man now supported him because he wanted to be a president. You get what I'm saying, okay? It's good to play politics, but don't play politics that will hurt your people. None of them have interest of the masses at heart. People are dying every day. Let me tell you, the issue in Nigeria is not about you. You can even afford data. You can afford, electricity. It's the people who cannot afford a meal. These people they don't have interest of those. And that's why they use poverty as a weapon to do what they did so that people will be focusing on survival before they can even reason. I don't know whether you think you've tried to go in other platforms in social media. If you go in other countries' platforms in social media and see the way our youth, Nigerian youth, respond to issues, you will shed tears. Their mental state is messed up, totally messed up. They are so aggressive, angry. Everything is bad. They don't have their vocabulary has changed. I don't blame them because it's a system. Okay, so in summary, what I'm trying to tell you is this: you, and mark my word, this thing is not going to work because the guy there will not. And when I mean the word, they will not, Shetima will not allow this thing to happen. You are saying the North have left Nigeria, they have not left Nigeria, they are still in it. And later it's going to work. Let me ask you, Okocha, let me tell you it's going to work. How many years do you think it's going to take for the process to be completed? By then, this one has finished the fact, and you don't know who else is coming in. So, in a nutshell, the people I feel sorry is the people that have hope in that country. I don't have hope, and that's why I'm a Biafran agitator. And I'm glad we are at the stage where we are going home. Because the process you are talking about is going to take years, if at all they mean well, it's going to take years. And how many of these youth of today will survive to reap from the constitutional, whatever they want to do at this stage? So that's why I just decided today to participate in this, and this is my first time. And I thank you so much. I tried before. Don't ask me whether I just tried. I have. And you are doing a very good job. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right. You see, everyone has a different opinion about what is going on in Nigeria. And like as I always said, everyone is entitled to their opinion. So Nigeria is a diverse country where almost every 20 million out of the almost 100 million people have different opinion. And that is the reason why the compatibility is in question. So from what this our sister said, I really understand pretty well what she's talking about. I really understand. But when you come to look at it, I still believe that everything boils down to where the people are. If we say we are fed up with the system, I believe we can do something. If we said there is no way that, you know, what is going on in Nigeria today, that we can stop it today. If the people can come together, I believe they can do it. That is my opinion. So let's have another caller. Hello.
Hello, excuse me. Okocha, is that Okocha? Are you on media or you're private? I don't know.
I'm on live.
You're on live. Okay, I just want to contribute my own opinion because I'm watching you live.
Okay.
I just want to contribute.
Okay.
You see, all what me observe in we the Southerners and most Nigerian ethnics, we argue emotionally, and our argument are traced to our personal sentiments. But in the reality, our argument can be traced to our personal sentiment, and this hinder us not to argue logically towards attaining a goal collectively. This is the biggest problem we are having. I observe the southern ethnics, we in the southern part of Nigeria. I don't know, I find it difficult to understand the source of rivalry, especially let me mention Igbo and Yoruba.
Okay.
I want to know that source of rivalry. And I find it difficult how Igbo cannot display a little diplomacy in dealing with Yorubas. I'm very sorry, I know where I'm going is this. Because I put myself in the position of an Igbo man. And I want to make a decision. I will ask myself a very strong question. And it's just two questions.
Okay.
Am I comfortable living within Yoruba? Or am I more comfortable living within Fulani? If my answer can be holistic to the fact that I'm comfortable living within Yoruba, it will be a big point. That's the first point towards my freedom.
Okay.
In taking a very logical decision. Igbo people don't let us deceive ourselves in the political atmosphere. Igbo people are more comfortable living within Yoruba. It's a divine reality.
Of course.
It is a divine reality. And I find it difficult how they cannot sit down and think deeply that no, let us exercise a bit of diplomacy. Let us pursue a collective goal. Let the Tinubu rig election as a claim and say that, okay, accept a rigged election. He's not the president. How can we come together and, okay, let us support him in the cause of attaining a collective freedom? Because don't let us deceive ourselves. We are being dominated by the North through our division. It is a clear fact. We, the Southern, we are being dominated by the North through our division. If the Southern is well united with the middle belt, the North cannot defeat us. It's a clear thing. But this division is the source of their domination upon us. Okay, now, Tinubu proposed elderly people, group of elderly men, they went to meet Tinubu. Okay, this is what we want. This. Okay. Don't let us think, because we don't see man or woman being. I can't just sit down here, then giving analyzing a conclusion, making a conclusion that I've seen the mind of Tinubu that I won't do it. Am I a spirit to say this man won't do it? Why can't we come together and work towards that elderly people of mission? Because you have been improved, as you said, we can come together and put pressure collectively, including manifestation on the street and etc. Things will change. You can't just sit down by our corner and say they can't do it. They can't do it. Who is going to do it?
Nobody will.
We don't know who is going to do it. Who sees the mind of human being? If we say, look, Obi is going to do it, how are you sure that Obi will do it if he's there? How are you sure the country will be good if we voted for Obi? Is Obi the best person in the eastern part of Nigeria? We have a lot of best leader, intellectual, technocrat in the east. Obi is not the best. We can promote him, good. I understand. But the fact that it's not a spirit that will come and arrange Nigeria, the Nigerian system is a past system. And this time around, I think the first thing Nigerian populace, what we need to pursue first is this constitutional changing. And they come together and fight for it. And things will change. Let's start from there. We can start from there. That is my contribution, my brother.
Okay. So, our brother is saying that what you are saying that we should come together and fight for this change of constitution. That is where we're supposed to start from.
Yeah, all this Sowore, all these radicals leaders, Sowore, and so they have a personal hatred. You don't hate it. You see, when you have a personal hatred for a person, you won't get your, I don't know how to say it.
Your judgment.
Of the system. You can't just hold upon your hatred for a personal person. This personal person is there. How can you come together and make things change? If it is there, you come together and make things change. Positively, you can't hold by your hatred upon person. You hate the person, but there's millions of people that like him as well. So if he doesn't have his own group that likes him, he won't be president.
So let me ask you a question. How do you think we can help to achieve this? Because let me tell you, these people that went to meet the president, they are not the first people that started agitating for this. So right from time, even Tinubu himself at the time said so. So everybody knows that we need to change this constitution, that this is not our own constitution. So how do you think that we can contribute to actualization of it?
This is my own opinion. The whole Eastern Bloc those certain bloc, I mean the youth, everybody has to come, they have to come to one mind. Okay, this is what we want to achieve now. We need a constitutional revolutionary change. Their population, yes, their population in the course of manifestation, they should push it on that constitutional change. People need to bury their ego, they need to subdue their emotion, political emotion, pains, and etc. Let's change a little bit. Let's change a little bit. Okay, Tinubu's in power. Tinubu is from the south. If we can come together now and focus on one objective, that we want the constitution to change, my brother, it will change. The Tinubu in power is related of our same mind. Only is in that position, he can't talk out. Simple as it is. Okay. He cannot express his mind. He needs to apply diplomacy in anything he's doing. So that is it. Tell me if there is one Southern Nigerian ethnic, Southern Nigerian, a person that comes from Tinubu that is happy with that Nigerian position. No one, my brother. If Tinubu is not in power, if Tinubu is just an ordinary person, like other person, he will be by now we'll be fighting for constitutional change. I'm telling you the truth. He will be saying the same thing for constitutional change. But now he's in power. That position needs diplomacy. That is what people don't need to understand. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the reality. So, my brother, let me leave you to continue your.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your opinion. Thank you so much. All right, thanks everyone for joining. We have spent 2 hours, getting to 2 hours, 30 minutes in this program. I really want to appreciate everyone who joined in. And the bottom line is this, you see, there is nobody that is going to give you freedom. There's nobody that is going to give you what you just wish or criticize. What you fight for is what you are going to get. We have, we have done a lot of sacrifice in regards to what is currently going on. So I believe that it is time for us to do it to the end. Let's have a corner before we call this program a day. Hello, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for joining us. Your name and where you are calling from.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Mr. Benga from Lagos, yeah.
Oh, it's Lagos State.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, it's fine. It's cool.
All right, sir. Thanks for joining us. So, what do you think about this constitutional reform or constitutional change that we have been talking about? How do you think that we can contribute to make it a success?
Yes, I want to first of all appreciate you in personal and with what you are doing, especially on your program. I used to listen to your program very often.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And about the effort, especially on this protest matter.
Okay, sir.
And in short, about what we are discussing today on the issue of the Tinubu accepting that he is ready to see to the constitution.
Yeah.
Well, what I want to say on that is, well, it might be possible, but Tinubu is a kind of person that he deceives a lot. He knows how to convince people, and he knows how to. This is something like a game. You see,
that is what a lot of people. That is what a lot of people are saying.
Yeah, it seems he's taking it as a game, and the way he has dialogue with you now, it seems he's just only used that means to cool down the tempo of the challenge going on. And well, I'm not totally doubting it, but it's a kind of person, when you watch how he does his thing, you know he deceives a lot. He has been telling us to cool down, and we are cooling down, but they are making it. They are making it. They are enjoying the nation. They are enjoying our
the question. The question now. what do we do to make sure we facilitate this now? We contribute to the sources. What do you think we should do?
Yes, what I think we should do is we continue making this effort. We continue making the effort. We should not just drop the matter. We continue making the effort. Maybe somehow, someday. I so believe in your parable, the one you use in the Bible. It is when we come together, it's a pressure. So it will give them a lot of pressure. So when I think we should continue mounting pressure on them. So with time, possibly we will achieve the success. So that is what I think we should do. We should not back out. We should not back out. We should continue like that.
Thank you so much.
So it will mount more pressure on them, and one day they will break the force. We will sail through.
Thank you so much.
So that's my contribution.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
I really appreciate. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. I'm glad to call into your program. So I've listened to you, not live. I've listened to a couple of old broadcasts, and I always sort of analyze your talking points.
All right, sir. Your name and where you are calling from? May we know?
I'm calling from the UK.
All right, sir. Name, sir.
Okay, my name is Mike.
Okay, Mike from UK. We can hear you.
Yes. Okay. So actually, why I called in was the caller before the last caller or something, the one that said the let the truth sort of let's not deceive her. You know the way Nigerians talk or whatever. They were happy living in Yoruba land. That is a gratuitous insult. I don't know where he came from. I don't know his ethnic group, but he's just a compound fool.
No, don't bother calling someone a fool. I know that.
Listen.
I know that someone might be wrong in his own opinion, but we entertain opinions and correct.
It's an insult. It's an insult. Let me tell you. Where democracy in 2015, the Oba of Lagos, who I call Oba of Lagoon, assembled in Igbo and tell them, unless you vote for the Ambode, I pick. Otherwise, I make sure all of you are drowned in the lagoon. Where has it happened before in Nigeria? That's one question you should answer, you the anchor. Now, if Igbo should vote in 2015 for governorship, if you vote APC, you are voting for Ambode, Yoruba man. You vote PDP, you are voting for Jimmy Abaje, Yoruba man. Labour Party wasn't making waves then.
Yeah.
If you vote for the other upcoming party, think ADC, one do like that, Yoruba man. At Okocha, they know this area and Igbo is living there. They came there to burn the vote before them. Burn it and then this sort of marketed so many people there. I was around then. Everybody kept quiet, say, this is nothing. Well, just leave them, he said, this is that. Prevented Igbo from doing their business. 8 years later, Oluomo took it to the higher level. What did he do? Omachuku, they should not vote. If you dare come out, they slaughter you. Didn't they slaughter Igbo in Lagos? I lost my cousin at Ladipo Mushi on 27th February, being Monday, after the election of 25th February being Saturday, last year, 2023. And you tell me Igbo were happy living in Yoruba land. What does that tell you? That guy is just insulting Igbo. We thought we are joking. Remi Tinubu said it is on tape. You can search for it.
No, I played the video. I played the video the other day here.
Yes, they will kill Nnamdi when they seize all their property, all their things in Lagos. And somebody is telling me Nnamdi were happy living in Lagos. Lagos is Igbo man's grave in Nigeria. We've buried more Igbo in Lagos than even in Igbo land.
But
all it will take is for just call an election. Okay, you don't. All it will take is just call for any election. Their Igbo, their shop are demolished every day, even the one they built with their money. Look at the demolition happening. No, that is one thing. Then what of the buildings they've been demolishing? People have been building houses, whether in Benin, in Benin, where is it called? In Benin, in Calabar. Why are they not demolished? Wait, you see, my analysis is that anybody can come and make his point. But to come and tell the Igbo nation that we are comfortable living, we like Yoruba land, for what? What is he talking about? Does he know the gravity of what he was saying?
maybe his opinion, why he said you prefer Yoruba land is because calm down now. Calm down first.
It is still his opinion.
Yeah.
Because he said it himself.
Because someone like you see, why I don't want to defend him more, but there is a fact that I want to state. What you are saying is correct. At least everybody knows what is going on in Lagos against Igbo people, right? Everybody knows. There is no doubt about that. But what maybe where his opinion came from, like where Igbo people like Cubana chief priest then will go to BBC and tell them that insecurity in the south is the reason why he moved to Lagos, and since he came to Lagos, he's not comfortable. They will look at all those things and say, okay, these people are comfortable here. Look at Obi Cubana. Obi Cubana, how many business did he have in Igbo land? Both his business and everything, he took it to Lagos. So maybe that is why they are saying it.
Listen, my brother. In fact, you opened a good vista. You see, Igbo are billionaires. They have more billionaires per square meter than anywhere in Nigeria.
Of course.
There's a man called Innocent.
Yes.
Innocent is expanding without let or hindrance.
Of course.
A factory is coming. He's a factory.
Of course.
It's coming up in Sowore.
Of course.
What I'm telling
both
you,
in Abia, Aba, I know about that. But what I'm trying to say, I want you to react to what I told you now.
Yes, man, that's why I'm coming there.
Okay, because of time.
There are people that are doing a shower business in the southeast. Do you know what is called a shower business? They build a hotel, be cooking pepper soup. That is where they are doing ritual. When people kidnap somebody, they go and hide in hotel. The real billionaires that are paying tax, that are employing people in Igbo land. Innocent, Chikasin, go to Nnewi, go to Onitsha. The moment you get over River Niger, you are in Onitsha. Look at the left-hand side, the Harbour Industrial Estate. Go and see industries in Igbo have there. There's a man at Nnamdi that opened the largest rice processing mill. Because Charis from Nnewi is doing his own. These are people that are employing people, not when you open a shower business. They are doing a hookup inside there. When people start to call you bad name, you run away. We don't need those people. Cubana chief priest, how many people does he employ in Igbo land compared to Innocent? These are people we are listening to. Intelligent people that has money are opening industries.
Yes.
That's what they are doing.
Yes,
if I tell you this now, the challenge now is that real people that have money. For instance, Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, he spent between almost the last week of December last year commissioning road done by different people in their community. This is not government hiring. Everywhere. How much has a banner chief priest done? These are people that are deceiving our youth.
Yes,
they bring it to a shower, say they're taking them to Dubai. Let him get out. We don't need people like that.
Very good.
We need Innocent,
but look at now. Look at the situation.
We need Innocent. We pray that every day Innocent will continue to expand. Chikasin. These are the people we need, and many of them go to Aba. These are the people that are. Look at area market. Cubana chief priests are the people that are misleading our youth. All they do is hook up.
Let me ask you some questions. You see what you just defended. Someone who is not from the southeast, who is not an Igbo, are you going to blame him that Cubana chief priest said that he's comfortable in Lagos than Igbo land. You don't have to blame other tribes because, calm down now, calm down, sir. It's good you listen after talking. So, like a Cubana chief priest, he made that statement on BBC. And you do not blame other tribes who listen to what he said and act with it. You will blame him that says so. So that was why I was trying to tell you that you shouldn't blame other tribes who said Igbos are comfortable in Lagos, because the nice of Cubana chief priest came to BBC to say so. And these are the people they look like, oh, Igbo big boys. And I just gave you an example that someone like Obi Cubana is another Igbo prominent personality who has all his business in Lagos. I said these are the reason why those people are saying that Igbo are comfortable. So don't call them fools. Like me, I understand totally what you are saying, but we should talk with with reasoning, not with sentiment.
See, let me tell you one thing. You mentioned two names. If it is 0.001%, these are the people. There's a man called.
But that is not an issue. I want you to react to the issue I raised. I raised an issue. I want you to react. Are you going to blame somebody that is not from Igbo land for what an Igbo man said? You should blame the Igbo man.
Let me tell you if I'm the person, because what the chap understood is what he's carrying. We are different. If it's me, I hear it, I will take a trip or do my research about Igbo. It is possible that 5 of every 100 business, maybe 2 are in Lagos, and then 98 or 90 is in Igbo land. Yeah. That is inconsequential. That's what I'm saying. That is inconsequential. This one I told you, the Cosmos Marca Coscharis. He has a big showroom in Lagos where he's, I think around that way, Victoria Land, because he's the sole representative of all these heavy automobiles all over the world in Africa. He has it. The one he invested in the Southeast is far bigger. Those ones we don't call them. He's relocating everything. So the thing is that for those that I know, when the person believing him is even supposed to have his head examined. When you said something, you should have said, okay, I had this. Let me take a trip. Let me really go and find out. So, is it really true that Igbo are better off? Where had he been in the Southeast? I wish the person will come on here. Let us have a debate. Where has you been? Because if you are saying something, you may say, Obi Cubana said that he is better. That is Obi Cubana or whoever. Or maybe a Cubana chief priest. You say that. So what of innocent? Is innocent not Igbo? Is Obi Cubana richer than innocent? Is Obi Cubana richer than innocent? Because the other one they call Godwin Madoka from Umuchuku in Orumba South local government. Look at the building the guy put up. 17-story glass house. It could be used as a medical research center in his village. He's a multi-billionaire. What of those people? Is he in Lagos? Is he insecurity or is he insecurity not there? You see, what you should know is that there are people that are spoiling our girls. They will recruit them. Let me tell you the business they do. Forget about some of the other ones are to front. Somebody might be using selling granite to front. But behind them, what they are doing is hook up. They recruit girls, take them to Dubai to be doing prostitution for them, where then they bring them back home. Some of them are sponsoring this kidnapping of rich men, you see. That's why they build hotel. Innocent don't build hotel. Innocent doesn't build hotel. Oh, yes, Innocent doesn't. Listen, if Innocent want to build a hotel, he can build the one that can rival Nikon or Hilton, Abuja Hilton. But he doesn't need it. He wants to be manufacturing something and employ thousands of university graduates. These are the people that are useful to Igbo. Everybody is talking about Innocent. We are copying him. So many people are now doing what Innocent want to do. There's another Soludo laid the foundation stone. Foundation for another car manufacturing plant at Umunya, local government of Anambra State. Let them go and check that one. These are the people that are important. And not when you build a hotel over there. Kidnappers in Anambra, they know the big men, they will give the signal. When they do this kidnapping, they demand 30-40 billion. They live in hotels. Where are the hotels they are doing? That's why they are saying that every governor, they want them to make it, to take a roll call. Every hotel must have something CCTV attached to it relating to the state office. Whoever enters there must be noted. Anything that happens, they go and bring the person. That's why the likes of Cubana chief priest ran away. By the way, a man as big as that, is he healthy? It's morbid. That's what they call morbid obesity. These are the people that are misleading our people. He's not, we don't need him. In fact, let him get out of Nigeria. We prefer us in 1 billion times than him.
It's okay, sir. You're already out of the context what we are discussing.
After, it's because it's annoying. When they say the one is the comfortable.
See, look at it, calm down now, calm down. We have exhausted your time. Calm down, sir. What I always encourage people, you see, for us to have a better world, when you see something that is not good like this, you go make your point. Like what you are saying, if you mean it, you can schedule an interview with anyone, any media platform, or you can schedule an interview with me. You come to the media where people will see your face, you say what you are saying, you understand, because it's not here to defend himself. So I really understand what you said, that people who are doing business in Igbo land are progressing. Yes, I believe that, and I agree with you about that. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Thanks for joining us. Your name and where you are calling from?
Mr. David.
Oh, please, can you off your YouTube so that we can hear you? Off your YouTube over there.
Okay, I'll off it.
All right, talk to us.
Okay. I'm very surprised, and I have to encourage you for what you have been doing since all this while, because I normally watch your program every night.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
We need to be encouraged. We are happy. People, millions of people are seeing what you are doing. We are happy.
Thank you, sir. So, thank you for encouraging me and not discouraging me.
You are doing the best. I'm telling the people you are motivating. You don't know the number of people you are motivating. Huh? Keep it up. That is my first. Then secondly, you have to correct that person that is kicking against the Yoruba guy. It's not right to kick against the Yoruba guy. I'm an Igbo guy. It's not right to kick against the Yoruba guy the way the guy is kicking him. The Yoruba guy is not an Igbo guy.
Yeah. The
Yoruba guy is judging based on something like this example you gave to us, based on what Kubana said.
You understand? You understand?
You understand? So, an Igbo guy. So what the Igbo guy, he said his mental guy was not the guy to say what he said. Yoruba is a notable figure in Igbo land.
You understand?
From the notable mouth of an Igbo person. We can take it. And the person listening is the person that is countermoting the Yoruba guy. What I'm saying, telling the guy is that minority is in all the tribes. The guy automatically, according to the guy, the Igbo guy is that Obi Kubana is minority. Understand me? Go for what he says. So minorities in all the tribes. Understand me? You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So Obi Kubana may be comfortable in Lagos, on his own side. Understand me? But the guy may not be comfortable in Lagos. That was why he left Lagos to Europe or America or wherever he is living. So he will not use because of that and condemn that guy to the extent he's condemning him.
You understand? You understand?
So the question we are asking on how to solve the problem of Nigeria with this
constitutional change.
I am because together we are one. And you come on both. You are an Igbo guy, I believe. Is he Igbo?
Yeah.
It's a program. When we piece together, when we come out of it. You understand what I mean? So because of that, I believe in what you are saying by supporting this elderly man that went to visit Tinubu recently.
Yeah.
By using system we are using now, which is a pressure. Because I believe since pressure can dismantle the military regime, which our president played a very vital role.
Yeah.
Since it can dismantle the military regime, some pressure can also, the people's power,
You are
can
right.
also dismantle the problem of corruption, the problem of bad constitution, because a bad constitution is one leg to go. If the constitution is right, there will be no room for there will be no room for corruption. But because of the fact that the constitution was not right, the constitution gives the politicians room for routing our money, doing anyhow. It is an advantage. But when we change the constitution, there will be no way again for them to do what they are doing right now. So it's good for us to continue over the pressure we are using now, which is a practice. Yeah. That is, I believe so. Even in Biafra, we can have our own Biafran states. That is in that case, we have achieved Biafra. You understand me? When we have now decentralization of Abuja, then have a regional government. We can have a Biafran state. And what our constitution? Develop our land, we want to have it. The way Americans are doing it. So I am supporting these things I am telling you now. The way they went to is good. And the pressure we are mounting, I am supporting the pressure. Even if I'm not in the street, automatically, this what I'm saying now is a part of contribution that people are supporting the pressure. We will keep on supporting the pressure. The way the thing is going now, the federal government is being worried. And from being worried, the next thing, what do we do to save ourselves? You understand me? Yeah. What do we do to save people? It's like they are approaching, they are now up to date. And we cannot deceive them anymore. So, yes, they will succumb. And I believe Tinubu is a smart politician. I was telling one of my guys that automatically Tinubu may dismantle Abuja. Tinubu may give us regional government. Because some of the people preaching against military. He was part of people that mounted pressure over the military. Because the government we are having now, military government, there is no difference. We are practicing democratic dictatorship. That is what we are practicing now. Even the neighbor, they have conscience more than the current civilians that are ruling now. They have conscience. But this current politician now, they are no more with their conscience. I can't believe that. If they have conscience, they will not be treating the people they are ruling or they are people that are under them the way they are treating them. So what we have there as a military regime is better than what we have now as a civilian regime. So automatically, I am contributing, my own contribution is that automatically, let us keep it up and keep it up. According to Aristotle, he said that the only thing that is constant in life is change. Yeah. Change is possible. We can eventually tell our story, how we move from military regime to military to ceremonial, physical, ceremonial federalism. Because what we are practicing in this country is not physical federalism, but ceremonial federalism. Then we can still tell a story on how we move from ceremonial federalism to physical federalism, which is what we know that other regions will not hold the other regions back from doing what they want to do, developing their state. The other time in the Senate, they have an argument about the way herdsmen are moving from one state to the other, damaging farms. So senators are against the ranching system they want to adopt. Some senators, before the public, were against it. They were supporting the regional government. You do that thing according to your own constitution, according to your own culture, according to your own religion. Do it the way it will match you. You go to the other state, you obey the law, the constitution of that state. You understand me? So, this is you. People who are agitating for Biafra without limit. According to Nnamdi, I watched him. He said, let me start from Ojukwu, the founder of Biafra. Ojukwu, what made him to declare Biafra?
Please, kindly summarize it in 1 minute, okay?
Okay. where I'm going is that allow me just 1 minute or 2 minutes. In the case of Ojukwu, was Aburi Accord. They breached Aburi Accord. He now declared Biafra. Because of he came back, they started meeting governors for regional government. They did not give him attention. He now started working for Biafra. So what I'm saying, everything about Biafra, what Biafra needs is regional government. If we have regional government, Biafra states, Biafra can do as we want. So my brother, keep it up, we will achieve it. We can achieve it. With power of people, we can achieve the regional government where we can have true federalism.
Thank you so much.
No problem. No problem.
All right, I think that is the last caller we are going to have in this program. Please kindly do join me on the next program. So, in the summary of all we are saying, the truth is that it is time for us to realize that the people have the power. We have the power to do what we want to do. The power belongs to the people. Our ignorance is the power of the oppressor. When the people are ignorant of their power, the oppressors will leverage on it. We use the ignorance against them. But when the people realize their power, the oppressors will lose their power. And there is a statement I always make. I said, when the government fear the people, there will be freedom. But when the people fear the government, you know that there is tyranny. So it is time for us to fight for our freedom, because there is no one that will give us freedom. For those people who are too sentimental based on tribe and religion, it's not going to give you what you want. That is the honest truth. We have two tribes in Nigeria, the oppressed and the oppressors. The earlier you take it, the better. So either you are from the north, south, east, west, we are the victims, especially we the citizens, we are the victims. There is no place people are buying, bread cheaper in Nigeria. There is no place people are buying food cheaper in Nigeria. So when we come together and fight for this freedom, at the end, everyone will be happy. What the North want is what the West want, is what the East want. Everybody wants to live in peace. Everybody wants to live in peace. That is the truth. So I really appreciate everyone that joins me. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do. And also help me to share our broadcast. So I really thank everyone for joining this evening. Have a nice evening.
I want to assure all of you, as I listen to you, the two major reforms that you requested: path to referendum, and that should lead to constitutional measures that will fit our diversity and governance, so we avoid conflicts.
In March, the Patriots organized a national colloquium, and the attendees of the colloquium included many former governors and many former and serving senators and members of the House of Representatives, as well as several academics and constitutional lawyers, plus members of the general public. The colloquium unanimously adopted a view which they requested should be conveyed to you, Mr. President, and to the National Assembly. The view was that Nigeria needs a new legitimate Nigeria People's Democratic Constitution, that the present constitution is illegitimate and cannot deal effectively with the myriad challenges facing this country. In other words, that our present governance system needs to be restructured. Nigeria is a pluralistic country. That is a country of different peoples with different languages, different cultures, and different religions. Experience throughout the world has shown that the pluralistic countries that have survived as united political entities are those that addressed the basic challenge of pluralism, that is, their diversity, through truly federal constitutions, and that those pluralistic countries that persisted in their non-truly federal constitutions ended up disintegrating. Examples of the pluralistic countries that have survived are Canada, Switzerland, and India. And the examples of the pluralistic countries that persisted with non-truly federal constitutions which disintegrated are Yugoslavia, which broke into 7 independent countries after almost 100 years' existence as one country, and Czechoslovakia, that separated into 2 countries. And coming nearer home here in Africa, Sudan, which broke into 2 countries after existing as one country for about 3,000 years. As one of the great champions of Nigeria's democracy, Nigeria struggled to restore democracy during the Nadeko days, provides our country with its best opportunity for achieving Nigeria's people's democratic constitution. To this end, we have come to appeal to you to send to the National Assembly the President's executive bill, which would call for 2 important measures. First, the convening of a National Constituent Assembly with the mandate to produce a draft People's Democratic Constitution. The Constituent Assembly should be of directly elected individuals, elected on non-political party basis from the 36 states of the Federation, possibly 3 individuals per state and 1 from the Federal Capital Territory. They should be assisted by 7 constitutional lawyers, drawn 1 each from the 6 geopolitical zones and 1 from the Federal Capital Territory. And the deliberations of the Constituent Assembly should take into full account the 1960 and 63 constitutions, as well as the recommendations of the 2014 National Conference, and indeed of the various other national conferences that considered the Nigerian Constitution. And the second measure that we propose for your President's executive bill is for the establishment of a national referendum to which the draft constitution emerging from the Constituent Assembly would be subjected. The draft constitution produced by the Constituent Assembly, as I said, should be put to a national referendum, and if approved, should then be signed by the President as the genuine, legitimate Nigerian people's constitution.
The twists and turns of democratic governance.